Welcome to DBL. Leonardo DiCaprio is 49, and he held a star-studded bash in Beverly Hills over the weekend. And the guest list included Beyonce and Jay-Z, Lady Gaga, Snoop Dogg, and Leo's bestie, Tobey Maguire. And according to People magazine, Leo and his 25-year-old model girlfriend, Vittoria Ceretti, were packing on the PDA all night. Video obtained by TMZ showed Leo inside the party being carried around on someone's shoulders and rapping, but there was some drama outside the party. His 24-year-old ex, Victoria, not to be confused with Vittoria Lamas, was reportedly denied entry. She also happens to be 80s TV star Lorenzo Lamas's daughter. All right, so what do we think about 49-year-old Leo's bash with his 24-year-old girl?
Why are we saying their age?
Because this is his pattern. Can he meet someone closer to his age?
You didn't say this about Madonna and her boyfriend. That's a bigger age gap.
I actually don't even remember having a staunch opinion on Madonna and her boyfriend.
But you didn't. I don't remember you saying that it's too much. Why can't? I thought we loved love. Where was that? That was last segment.
I'm sorry, Taylor and Travis Kelce are within the same age range. There is statistics out there that show more times than not, couples with big gaps in their age, it doesn't work out. And with Leonardo DiCaprio, to me, it makes him seem like he is this man-child misogynist. Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Well, and I think there's a difference between someone being like, wow, I fell in love with somebody and they are 20 years difference than me. I mean, it's completely possible. But unless Leonardo DiCaprio has met every 25 or less young lady who just happens to be mature and beyond her years in the world, then it's a choice. Then it's a choice he can make. I'm not even mad at the girl for showing up. Okay, low-key, I am very mad at the girl for showing up.
That's super embarrassing.
I was just saying, she probably felt like, hey, I'm only 24. I have not aged out. I have a full fiscal year before I age out. But seriously, this is what happens when you're dating someone who's 24, because they think it's acceptable to show up to a party that they weren't invited to that clearly was a guest list only invite. Also for their ex-boyfriend. So I can see how this can happen, and you should anticipate those things happening. Not if you have one good friend.
If you got one good friend, dog, they would be like, "Oh, you're going to your ex's party? Nah, come on, let's go get some food." Your good friend would not let you play yourself like that and go get held up at the door, because even if you did get in, Jeff, Tori, what is your plan once you're in there? To have weird small talk with your ex and their partner that looks like you and has the same name? That's super weird.
You got to sleep with Tobey Maguire. That's what you do when you get in that party.
All right.
Get at Leo's best friend. This kind of, like, to go back to Leo for a second, this is kind of the behavior I'm talking about, like when you're stunted with fame. He's 49 and he's throwing birthday parties, like he just got famous at 21 or something, dating the same age women, and it's kind of like the same thing. People think I'm just hating on Taylor. I'm not. I think it's something with these stars, when they reach a certain level of fame, it kind of stunts them in that time.
But if you're going to get stunted, that's a great time to get stunted.
No, I mean, I'm just pushing back on the other side a little bit.
You're right.
People think I'm pushing at Taylor, but it's also the same for Leo. It's like, dude, 49 and you're having a party? Wait one more year. 50's okay. Also, 49, no party.
Also, the rapping, that seemed kind of juvenile. Just the whole thing feels a little juvenile.
Let me tell you, someone who used
being lifted up. I don't know. The whole thing felt a little.
You could rap at your birthday party. I don't hate that.
Absolutely.
As someone who used to work in the club and Leo used to come in all the time, he's a man-child.
Yeah, but we keep saying that like it's a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing.
I'm not saying you're hating.
It's a bad thing, but I wouldn't want to, let's say, I can't even create a situation where I would say my ex, because he doesn't date someone who's 43 like me. So he only dates 25 and under. That to me is weird.
But that's your choice. Like, I thought this is all about your choice.
Grow up, buddy. Grow up.
I cannot believe you guys, like, you didn't say this with Madonna. No one's saying date her age.
You forgot Cher.
Madonna and Cher have dated other people of other ages. Leonardo DiCaprio strictly dates youngins.
25 or below. 25 is the cutoff. That's why homegirl was at the door. She got another year, Leo.
We kind of drifted off the subject. Let's stick to it. That was super embarrassing.
It was bad. Wait by the door. That's what you do at 24.
Imagine you're there and you're like all done. You're like, I'm doing it. I'm a strong woman.
Yeah.
Beat it.
Yeah.
Wow.
She didn't talk about her strength. That girl has not been turned down or turned away from anything, probably in the history of ever.
We got another story to get to. Lauren Sanchez is spilling all the tea about her engagement to Jeff Bezos. So speaking of Vogue, which published photos of Lauren shot by famed photographer Annie Leibovitz, said that Jeff hid the huge pink diamond engagement ring under a pillow, and then she blacked out when he
When's
proposed.
his new single come out?
Yeah.
That is a weird picture.
This was while they were on his yacht at sea. Jeff, who was channeling his inner cowboy, is worth $167 billion. Lauren also said she will take Jeff's last name and is looking forward to being Mrs. Bezos.
Is she flexing a little in that picture? Did you see her arm? She's like, do one where you could see the muscle.
Yeah.
Like, put it back.
You for
sure
sure.
you checked
The
it out.
lat?
You're like, do the lat a little
See,
bit
you would
more.
know, just like you walking around the kitchen in the Big Brother house with no shirt on, flexing your abs for Jordan.
No, that was 24 hours. This is a still photo.
It's just really weird because we all know what Jeff Bezos looked like before, and it's not like this, and they aren't addressing that. He looks like Zach Bryan. I don't know. It's really, the whole thing is a weird shot. The styling of it, the Yellowstone of it. So yeah, I think I appreciate Mackenzie, his ex, who has given over like $50 million to great projects.
I quickly want to put up that photo. You have
Wasn't her money though.
You're an art major though, and you love Annie Leibovitz.
Right.
So put up the photo. What do you think Annie
also
was?
in the Falcon.
What do you think?
It's no tea in it.
But what do you think Annie was trying to? Obviously, this is a well thought out, produced.
Let me tell you
shot.
why this is so interesting.
'Kay.
Who's strangling and suffocating him? Who's taking over and trying to be in charge? That is she. Whose ring is the focus point? It's him just sitting there, but it's her overtaking that man. That is a statement. He's in the driver's seat. No, he isn't. I'm in the driver's seat.
Is he kind of like
That's
a symbol
incredible.
of his bank account and she's taking half of it?
Correct.
Is that what it is?
Tori, I
That's
got to
it.
give you a round of
Thank
applause
you.
for that.
That's what that is. That's what that is.
Your art major paid off.
Improvisation.
I just want to know who Zach Bryant is.
Zach Bryan is a great musician. Country
mean
music
Luke
star.
Bryan?
No, there's a Zach Bryan, a Zach Brown, and
Brown.
a Zach Bryan as well.
Luke Bryan.
Yeah, there's Luke Bryan and a
Okay,
Zach Bryan.
Speaking of singers, we're going to talk about Joey Fatone from NSYNC. He's opening up about getting some cosmetic work done. Joey has recently admitted to getting hair plugs because he was sick of using a spray to fill in his bald spot. Now he's promoting a fat removal procedure called Air Sculpt to remove fat around his chin. Wow, there is a difference there. Okay. He also used it around his stomach, and he told People magazine a lot of men
Get
are
real.
embarrassed
I don't know about that one.
about getting work done, but Joey said he was never afraid to tell people because who cares? Sounds like you, Jeff. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? But that's not from Air Sculpt.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Can we see it again?
Yeah.
You don't think so?
No, that's dieting. That's not from Air Sculpt.
No,
that
let's see-
one, maybe.
Okay,
Maybe that.
let's see
Yeah,
the
I
other
can-
one.
That's fine. But there's no way this is just Air Sculpt.
I
When
like
we
the
get
other
to
one has
next
the
one.
arrows. to
I
it.
mean, well, that Jeff,
Whoa,
there's-
if that is,
I don't
that's
know.
incredible.
Well, and Jeff has experience. You
You got to put in
sculpting,
work
right?
too.
You
gotta
did
put,
some,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've done all. Yeah,
Right.
I've tried all this different stuff like this. But you got to put in work. That's not to disparage the Air Sculpt company, but you got to put in work along.
Why
with
do you
that.
think men feel stigmatized or like that they can't come forward like women can?
I think my generation is the first generation to embrace even the idea of doing anything for your skin.
Yeah, skincare.
Moisturizer, condition, like that
SPF
was that was
45.
not spoken of for old dudes like me until about 5 or 6 years ago. People my son's age, 16, 17-year-olds, they're already into skincare. My daughter's into skincare. But I think it's hard for men of a certain age to come to terms with the fact that, like, oh, maybe I can do something better than a comb over. Because a comb over says you want to have hair, you want to look a certain way, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you've been raised to be like, if you touch your face, that's somehow feminine and equated with bad in certain people's eyes. And I think there's a lot of men that just want to look better and feel better. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I think that stigma, it's going to be hard to get rid of for a lot of
Good
people.
for Joey, though.
Beautifully said.
I mean, clearly he's getting ready for the NSYNC tour.
Ooh, Erica.
That's what it's really coming down.
all right.
That little tea in that cup?
I'm just saying, that's what it appears is happening. That he's
Tea.
getting ready to go on tour.
She's got
That's
the tea.
spilling some tea.
Yeah, I know what that
Well,
means.
then you questioned it.
I
Like,
thought I thought they already announced it.
But is JT on it?
They didn't announce it.
Oh, they didn't.
No.
It's just been rumor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
all
That's
right.
where the tea came from.
Okay. All right. All right,
Full circle moment.
Get ready for a dose of childhood nostalgia because the newest inductees into the National Toy Hall of Fame have been revealed to join my Samantha doll. They include Cabbage Patch dolls.
Right on.
Nerf toys.
Right on.
The Fisher-Price corn popper.
I didn't like that one.
Okay.
That didn't do anything.
It got a lot of
It
men
does. It
interested in
pops as the
vacuuming.
kid walks, but okay. And of course, baseball cards. But the Ken doll was once again overlooked.
Oh,
yeah.
he's not in?
Oh, no, Barbie was inducted back in 1988, Tori, but Ken, nope, still has not made the cut.
That's so Ken. He's not enough.
Why is Ken is famous? Ken should be in there. No matter how you feel about Ken, his name is in these streets, Erica, and he should be in the Hall of Fame. What?
I'm just very uncomfortable with your level of vigor for
Ken should be in there. If that air popper fake vacuum thing is terrible.
Oh, so now you're all of a sudden into it. When
I'm
in the
Team
past,
Ken.
I was all excited about Samantha doll, the original American Girl doll, making it into the Hall of Fame, and you acted like it wasn't a big deal. But now...
No, I made a big deal. I said you're going to get our show canceled. Like bringing that, that was terrifying. It's really scary. Really scary.
Do you think Ken's not in it just because like he's like
I think
famous for not being enough?
I think there's some hating.
You know what I mean?
It's on brand.
Yeah, it's very on. Very Ken.
Popular. Like Ken should be in there.
Okay.